YouTube, it's me, Peanut. I haven't done a video in a while, and I figured I'd do one. I recently came across a 22 pistol that I really liked, so I wanted to share it with you. It is a Phoenix Arms. Okay. Now my local gun store had 3 of these. One was used, and he added 2 new ones. I traded guns for these. I didn't buy these, but this was the used one. And he had a new one just like it, and he had a new one that was blued. At the 5-inch barrel. Now, I've seen these before in the gun shop, and I thought, Phoenix Arms, you know, one of those Ring of Fire guns that, you know, you'd probably have trouble with. But I didn't pay cash for it. I just traded a gun, so I thought, I'll give it a shot. I'll try one. And I bought, well, I got this. I traded for it, like I said, but essentially I paid for it. I brought it home. I fired 5-6 mags out of it with bulk ammo. This Winchester 222 rounds. That's basically what I'm using, what I used up. And I think there's some Remington golden bullets in there. But it worked flawlessly. And it shot really nice. It shot accurately. And I was actually really impressed. Now, I wasn't impressed with all the safeties, and I'll get into that in a second. But I was actually really impressed with it. So I traded another gun, and I bought the brand new one in the blued version. This gun's brand new. I never fired it. But I figured I'd get the blued version. Now this gun, ooh, I'm gonna drop the mag. It does have a full mag, but the chamber's empty. I unhooked the safety for the, so you had to have it on safe to drop the mag, and I ground that off. You've seen it probably in other videos where you had to grind that off. And some guys, this other magazine disconnect, they would bend the tab up or they would grind it off. I seen a guy that just took it out, and I think he was the smartest one, because that actually drags on the magazine as you put it in and out. And if you just remove it, your mags drop right out, and they go in pretty easy too. So maybe we'll do that on my new one. We'll just take it completely off. But I got the mag, or the safeties. Like I said, I ground the one for disc there. So you have to have it on safe to drop the mag. I ground that off, and so you can move the slide and fire it with the mag in. That one there, I just removed it completely altogether. I got it taped on my box in case I ever want to put it back in. Now these are actually pretty impressive. They come with a, you know, a nice box. This was a used one. I'm not really missing anything. The new one came with a patch, which is kind of neat. I don't need it. I don't have any holes in anything. But it came with a patch. Came with cleaning supplies, cleaning supplies, a brush. It comes with oil. These things here, these magazine locks, are worthless. They don't work. You take the side plate off. I took the side plate off this one to try to see why this wouldn't work, and it's just not tall enough. It just doesn't work. They're completely garbage. It's a good idea. It's a neat concept, especially since it uses the same key that it unlocks. You can lock these cases up, which is nice. That's a nice feature. But they're junk. I didn't throw it away, but I could throw it in a scrap bucket, because that's all they are, scrap. Right now, I'm going to take this new one apart, and we're going to fix the safeties on these like I did this other one, and I'll try to do it on camera. So I'm going to take the panel off here. I'll do that off camera. Hi, welcome back. I got my side cover off, my screws set aside. This is what it looks like when you take that off. This is the slide. This piece of metal here goes underneath the magazine release button. When you slide it up on safe, then you can push this button, allowing the mag to come free like I just did. So what I'm going to do is mark that. I don't know if that's going to mark it very well. Now I can't seem to get it on safe. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, folks. I got it marked a little bit right here. Just takes a little bit of material, just grind it off. That gets rid of that. Here's this magazine disconnect. You have to have a magazine in it to shoot it, to work the slide. It's really a pain in the ass and it's not needed. But there's a tab that's bent right here that bends down, that rides on the magazine. So when you push the magazine in, this whole arm raises up and goes above this. This thing keeps popping out. Okay, so there. You can see where it popped up above because there's a magazine in it that's pushing on this tab. It pushes this arm above the safety arm here, this other safety arm. This is the actual safety that locks the trigger out. So if I put it up on fire, this is still out. If I drop the mag, I'll have to drag this out with my hand because of this tab puts so much pressure on the magazine. It's so hard to get out. I mean, it's not terribly hard, but you got to actually pull it out. Now, since that magazine's out and it's not pushing on this tab, this is the same level as this. I can't put it on safe. It won't let me. Well, it might since the side cover is not on. But with the side cover on, it won't let me. It's just an annoying safety feature. It really is not necessary. And all it is it's staked on there. This piece of metal is pushed in here, and it's got, they took a chisel or something and just pushed this metal down on top of it to hold it. That's basically all staking is. Pushing of the metal to hold something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to wiggle it back and forth this way until it comes free. And then it'll be out. I'm going to do that off camera because I need two hands. Okay, welcome back. So I got my magazine safety disconnect out. It was kind of a booger. It held on there pretty tight. But I got it out. Now this does void your warranty by doing this. Now these safeties here, you can buy new ones. So if you grind it down, they're real easy to change. They just pop out like that and they pop back in. It's a little hard to do on camera because I only got one hand. And then there's this spring. That's all there is to doing that. So these you can buy new ones. They're about 12 bucks on eBay. This piece here. I did my grinding here. So now here my spring popped out. So if I hold down on it, you can see it misses. If you can't see it, it does miss. So I can eject the magazine. There, my spring popped out. We'll just leave it on fire. Let's put it up on safe. Anyway, with this thing out, was a little booger. Now I'm going to keep it because I can always reinstall it. Now, I've heard guys say they had firing pin problems and the company's really good about taking care of it. You can just send your slide in. You don't need to send the whole gun in. So, really, this really doesn't really matter that much. If you have to, I got mine all marked up here, but it's not a big deal. You could put it back in. I keep it. I'm going to tape it inside the box. But there we go. Now I'm going to put my side cover back on. No need to oil anything. It's brand new. It's oiled from the factory. I'm going to put the side cover back on, put the screws back on, and I'll show you how the mag drops really free now. Welcome back. We did our safety modifications to my brand new blued Phoenix Arms. What is the model? I can't remember. hp22 hp22a. That's what the model is. Alright, sorry for the brain fog. But after taking that magazine disconnect, if that's what it is, out, the mags just drop right free. You don't have that friction. And I don't know what causes that. It stops right there when you put it in. You have to push it in. I don't know what does that, but that's not a big deal. This is nice. So it's worth taking that out. And you still have it. You can put it back in, restake it. These are really good guns. I like them with the 5-inch barrel. None of them had the small barrel. So I don't know if I would like the small barrel as much. I like the 5-inch barrel. I believe this is a 5-inch barrel. Not quite. 4 7/8. 4 7/8 barrel, but for all intents and purposes, we'll call it a 5-inch barrel. Gives you a little added velocity, a little bit longer sight radius for aiming, maybe a little bit more speed. But these are pretty good guns. I like them. I got 2 of them. If you're thinking about one, pick them up. I like shooting 22s. They're cheap. They're fun. I don't know. I got to order a couple more mags, and I don't know if I want to order this mag with the pinky or just a flat mag. I haven't decided yet, but I got a magazine disconnect taped inside my box in case I want to reinstall it. I don't think it would be that hard to reinstall, but I got a pair of them now. And I really like them. I think they're really good guns. For the price, they are $200 where I live. For the range, a 5-inch model. It doesn't come with the other barrel. They didn't come. Neither one of them did. It only came with the longer barrel. But that's all I'd want is a longer barrel. I mean, I wouldn't carry this concealed. A longer barrel is always better on a 22. Within reason. Obviously, a 40-inch barrel, you're going to have some slowing down of the bullet. Anyway, Haven't done a video in a while. I'm a little rusty. But I wanted to show you these. You can take the barrels off. There's on other videos. It's kind of hard for me to do it, especially on camera. I usually have to get a screwdriver in there to work that spring. Well, maybe not. You gotta pull out on this tab, and it did just pull out. Well, I got it started off, and there went my recoil spring. Good thing I found that. There, I had the barrel off. So now I gotta put it back together, but it's not that hard. There's videos on it, and I've done this before. Like I said, I haven't done a video in a while. I wanted to show you my 22s, and I want to thank you for watching, for, you know, just your views. Thank you. Okay, I wanted to add, I did get my barrel back on there. It's not that hard. What we did today was just magazine safeties. Safeties that dealt with the magazine. You still have the trigger safety, which, you know, works. It won't let you pull the trigger when it's unsafe. And you still have a hammer block safety, which is plenty. I actually like that hammer block safety because it does have an external hammer. You can decock it with the hammer blocked without, you know, worrying about it firing if you have a shell in there. And you don't have to worry about it hitting the firing pin, you know, because you don't want to dry fire a 22 with the hammer blocked. So you still have 2 safeties, 3 safeties, the one between your ears, the trigger safety, and the hammer block safety. We just got rid of that annoying magazine stuff, which I think it's more annoying than anything in it. And when it's annoying and it's cumbersome and it's not needed, is it really a safety? Could be a hazard, I think. Now it works like a regular gun does, you know. I just wanted to add that. I can't think of anything else I want to add to the video. Again, I did it all unscripted. I don't edit my videos. My camera work wasn't that great this time, but again, I wanted to add that on, that you're not really doing a whole lot to make the gun unsafer. I actually think it's safer like this. Put my hammer drop safety down. I think it's actually safer like this. It's a lot easier to shoot. It's more pleasurable to shoot. It's a lot more fun this way. It does void the warranty, but it's a $200 gun, so as soon as you buy it, now it's only worth $100. You might as well make it the way you like it to shoot it, because you're never really going to get your money back out of this. I mean, you might get $100 for it, and it's probably not going to matter if the safeties work or not, you know, when you trade it in. It's a used gun. Who knows? But again, I just wanted to add that you're not really destroying a whole lot of value because they're just cheap anyway. Thanks for watching.